on the flame and bump that.
Vanessa, this is Clive.
Hi.
Clive, this is Vanessa.
Is it Clive? C-I-V-E?
Yeah.
Let's see, why don't you have a seat there and we'll hit send here.
Good. All right.
How are you?
Oh, very well. How are you doing? Oh, do you make it?
Clive, maybe
Which way do you want me to scoot?
this way on this rock.
Drums are too light to play.
Warm. Hi. So you recovered from our bout yesterday, the day before?
It was Saturday. Yeah, it was really interesting how you feel.
Yes, sometimes.
Like within, like my life shifted within 24 hours.
Right.
24 hours after I felt this is like, okay, I'm making this decision to not do that anymore, and that's happening. It was weird.
You could feel though that there was
It was a
things.
shift.
Yeah, I have to warn people about that
Yeah, you did.
because there's profound changes
Yeah.
in people for the better. I've never seen anybody go downhill from that experience.
That's good.
Good practicing.
So I look forward to more.
That's the initial. That's that's the hope. After that, you start to understand what's moving. And you accept it.
It was almost better to like
Sorry?
it was almost better to just let this shit happen than just focus.
Let it happen and what?
Just to let this shit happen and without any kind of words or anything, and then notice,
And notice,
what happened.
observe it, which is true meditation,
Yeah.
really. Where you witness what you are. Okay, we're ready to rock. I just gotta get this up. Then keep going. That's cool. There. That sounded good. Now, in terms of psychological profiles, people have their own unique rhythm profile. Everybody's different. So like for instance here, you can go a couple of different ways. And it's a good analogy for communicating with different kinds of people. Like here you go. So this is, I'm playing double time here. And it fits. So what we look for is this commonality. That's what that downbeat is. And also at the same time, the ability to have like really nice rhythmic variations, improvise, make it interesting. See, a lot of people assume that they're only supposed to play what the teacher's playing. And this kind of drumming is not like that. The only thing we agree on is the downbeat, basically. Sometimes it can sound like a brawl, but most of the time it feels pretty good. Trim your bangs. Use your other hand too. Welcome, powers of the East. 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 Welcome, powers of the South. 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 Welcome, powers of the West. 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 Welcome, powers of the North. 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 Welcome, powers of the sky. 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 Welcome, powers of the earth. Welcome, powers of the earth. Welcome, powers of the earth. Circle John round, circle John round, circle John round, circle John round. Coward born down, coward born down, coward born down. Power brought down, protection surrounds, protection surrounds, protection surrounds, protection surrounds. Sacred abide, sacred abide. Sacred abound, sacred abound. Let the goddess dance, let the goddess dance, let the goddess dance, let the goddess dance. Oh, Great Spirit, bless our endeavor. 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 Whoa, whoa, Thank you for all of these blessings coming to us right now. Thank you for all of these blessings coming to us right now. Thank you for all of these blessings coming to us right now. Thank you for all of these blessings coming to us right now. Thank you for all of these blessings coming to us right now. Thank you for all of these blessings coming to us right now. It began. Okay, last one. Oh, hey, gotta clap. See, now that was a totally cool groove. Wasn't that a nice groove? And so like bring it all the way tempo, bring the tempo all the way down like that. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this microphone stand up out of here. You can see how your critical mind says, no, don't go any slower. You'll ruin the groove. Right? So that's what we're overcoming is the assumptions of this critical mind.
Buddy,
survival
while you're
mind.
there, can you pass me the drummer's ball?
Yeah, this is good for the hands.
If there's
It's magic.
sore,
Magic potion from Missouri.
yeah. If I could-
So what's happening is all this compulsive behavior where people are refusing to slow down because the culture, technology, everything, media is
Ingredients are in the back.
insisting that we go faster and faster and faster. So our belief system thinks that that's the only alternative. Is that we have to go faster or we'll die. You know, that's kind of the gist of it. So I think instinctively, people are coming to the drum to find a way to slow down.
Would you like some water, Vanessa? Oh, no, thank you. Sure.
You don't realize it. It's on such a deep submolecular level that they have to find some sense of release in the anxiety of the daily existence. And the drum, if it's played right, you know, it'll work. It can do that. Like Lenny Bruce said, they'll eat anything if it's fried right. Yeah. Now this is a 3, triplet, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or it's a 2 if you want to count it this way. So that's really deceiving. Like people say, oh, you know, this rhythm will put you into a trance. Well, you perceive every rhythm differently. Everybody perceives rhythm differently. So this rhythm is a triplet back and forth, which is a building block for a lot of really cool rhythms. Most of the stuff that originates across Africa is based off this combination of 3 notes, usually in a 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They do a lot with it, but underneath, you know, that's kind of what it is a lot of the time. So over here in the States, it becomes the blues show. Swing, big band swing. This is Count Basie, you know. Dude, Woody Shaw. So that concept of swinging, you know, how the big bands will swing, that's unique. That's this culture. Like Europe could not get the swing. They loved it. You know, American musicians coming over there and like, how do you play late jazz hot? You know, because they couldn't get it. Physically, they couldn't hear it, you know, intellectually. So our belief system prevents us from opening up. It's well intentioned. So finding the right grooves is like opening it up, making it more receptive. If we use these secret ingredients, laying it back so it's nice and fat, lazy, you know, doesn't have to go anywhere. Going to Kansas City, Kansas City, yeah, yeah. standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. Yeah, standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. Got my Kansas City, baby, and a bottle of Kansas City wine. Well, I might take a train, might take a plane. If I have to walk, I'm gonna get there just the same. Going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little women, and I'm gonna get me one. They got some crazy little women, and I'm gonna get me one. They got some crazy little women, and I'm gonna get me one. Ba-ba-da-ba. Stinger, stinger. Yeah. So that movement is very, very healing. It's like being on a boat. And all cultures, all bodies know those grooves anywhere in the world. So isolating these simple patterns, and that's what American culture did. It simplified. It came over from all over and said, okay, how can we make this accessible for everybody, all these different kind of people? So, that's a good example of the African rumba being cooked down, distilled to the essentials. And then, ironically, it pops up as an Irish jig, same rhythm, So, and Far Eastern too. So, all cultures share. So that's your key in. If you're working with the healing energies, you know that probably one of these 7 grooves is going to get you into their psyche. Not that you want to intrude, but it's like it opens up. So it's like, okay, let's go here. Oh, I know where we're going to go from there, though, was we're going to continue to use that swing, but then translate it over from the blues into the healing. So it's like, because it's a wonderful groove. It feels good, swings right along. It doesn't create any anxiety at all. Wash away, wash away, wash away fear. 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 Wash away, wash away, wash away. Wash away, wash away, wash away pain. 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 Wash away, wash away, wash away. Stress, wash away, wash away, wash away. Stress, wash away, wash away, wash away. Stress, wash away, stress. Wash away, wash away, wash away. Stress, wash away, wash away, wash away. Stress. Wash away, wash away, wash away illness. 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 Wash away, wash away, wash away So that triplet, it can be a power groove, meaning that, you know, you can really plow right over anybody with it. It's what it's been used for. You know? It's a real Marshall. Plus, you know, it's a real laid back blues thing too. And so as it has inherent power in the rhythm structure. It's like unleashing quantum energy out of a hydrogen atom. Because when you convince it to let go, it suddenly we have, you know, atomic energy. And that's what you're doing here is you're enticing the groove to let go. You're asking it to open up the dimensions. And rhythm has always done that because that's what it is. That's everything. So now they're talking about, you know, fields. Everything's a field of energy. So that's what we're doing. We're generating fields of energy. And it does stuff. Like, for instance, let's go here. Oh, you don't want to, no, we're not gonna, yeah. No, we won't have to, we don't have to go regular. We don't have to go regular.
I have no idea what to do with this. So you have to.
It's tough to play on that, but actually, I was thinking maybe Brist. No, let's not go there. Now, these are slower, funkier. This was the reggae beat before there was reggae. We are in our higher self. 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 We are in higher self. We are in higher self. Walked 47 miles of barbed wire. Got a cobra snake for a necktie. Got a house by the roadside, made out of rattlesnake hide. Got a chimney way on top, made out of human skull. Come on, baby, take a walk with me. Tell me, who do you love? Baby, now who do you love? Hey, now who do you love? Baby, now who do you love? Tell me true, who do you love? Honey child, who do you love? Baby, now who do you love? Tell me now, who do you love? Who do you love? Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Well, the sky was dark and the night was blue. Round the corner that ice wagon flew. Heard a bump, heard a scream. You should have heard just what I see. Who do you love? Hey, now who do you love? Baby, now who do you love? Tell me true, who do you love? Honey child, who do you love? Baby, now who do you love? Tell me now, who do you love? Come on now, who do you love? Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Shagamofina. Hey now, Aiko ane. Shagamofino, anane. Shagamofina. My fly boy and your fly boy sitting on the bayou. My fly boy said your fly boy gonna set your flag on fire. Go my head now, Aiko ane. Shagamofino, anane. Shagamofino, head now, Aiko ane. Shagamofino, anane. Shagamofino. Head now. See that girl all dressed in green? Aiko ane. She's not a girl, she's a loving machine. Shagamofino. Hey now, Aiko ane. Shagamofino, anane. Shagamofino. Hey now, Aiko ane. Shagamofino, anane. Shagamofino. See that girl all dressed in red? Aiko ane. You don't pay her, she'll kill you dead. Shagamofino. Hey now, Aiko ane. Shagamofino, anane. Shagamofino. Hey now, Aiko ane. Shagamofino, anane. Shagamofino. Hey now, Aiko ane. Shagamofino, anane. Shagamofino. Hey now. Well, I thought I just beat it into the ground. You know, that Bo Diddley beat, you can pound it into the ground and it still works, you know. The universal elixir. That's what the Bo Diddley beat is. Everybody likes it, you know. Everybody can pretty much dance to it. We were in Bali 30 years ago or whatever it was. And so we started drumming. There wasn't any drumming. So we was drumming with the local kid. And I played the Bo Diddley beat. He goes, huh? You know, it's like, he never heard it. It's like, you never heard this, huh? So I said, well, you play me something. He played something. I went, what is that? You know, it's like completely different time signature than anything I was like comfortable with, you know. But we figured it out. We said, okay, let's just simplify, find a downbeat. So we both got on the downbeat, couldn't speak English. Nice kid. And we got going, you know. And then the guy that owned the gift shop, about this size, right? Yeah, about twice as much stuff in it.
A little bigger,
Yeah, it was bigger than this.
not twice as wide.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was wider, wasn't it? Yeah, so he had some carved old drums, you know, just under the shelf, you know, pulled them out. You are a drummer. I went, no, I used to do that, I don't do that anymore. He goes, no, you are a drummer now. So he, okay. So he went out and drummed in front of the shop to drum there. And he called a kid up, you know, to drum, a carver. And then he goes back in the shop and comes out with this wooden mask. He says his grandfather had carved this mask. And it was a monkey god mask, Hanuman, monkey god. And it was long white mustaches and long white eyebrows. And he put this on, and it turned into some sort of deity. And he danced in front of us and did this really snaky kind of dance. What is all this? because in the afternoon it was a gorgeous day. And it turned out this magical event. The more he danced, the more I started to unwind. And he worked me for a few hours. He was drunk. And people came out of the jungle with food and, hung out, turned into a festival. And about halfway through, I'm looking up and I'm looking at the sunlight filtering down through those big banana leaves, banana palm leaves. It's like a golden green, the sunlight coming through. I'm going, wow, this is really cool. Gabby, take a picture. And then we got drunk. We went down into town. What?
I was taking pictures.
You were. Yeah. I was checking. Did you get that one? Mr. Director, producer director. But it changed. It changed everything. My perspective. It got me back in touch with this. When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligned with Mars, then love, peace will guide the planets, and love will rule the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius. There's too many words. Every once in a while, though, we hit that groove and I gotta go there. Thank you to my body, yo body, yo body. Thank you to my body, yo body, yo body. Thank you to my body, yo body, yo body. Thank you to my body, yo body, yo body. Thank you to my liver, yo liver, yo liver. Thank you to my liver, yo liver, yo liver. Thank you to my liver, yo liver, yo liver. Thank you to my liver, yo liver, yo liver. Last one. Oh, that was cooking. So like, I'm not, that's kind of what I was doing. You were playing all the notes. I was going, you're playing all those notes, man. Like, sounded great.
Oh.
No, it sounded really, really good. But I'm just thinking like saving your hands.
Oh.
So I'm always encouraging,
Easier for me.
yeah, I encourage people to play lazy, but then they get all, and so they all play busy, and then I play simple. It's the old Huckleberry Finn trick. This is a lot of fun. Playing all these notes is a lot of fun. Try it. Then everybody else is like, they're really working on it. I'm back here going, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. No, everybody needs to stretch out a little bit. But when you're doing it for long distances, or I was on tour, you know, I'm counting the number of times I hit the drum, just because it's like my hands, you know. That's why that balm is really good. And encouraging people when they come to the drum, what immediately becomes therapy for pretty much everybody is the way they first hit the drum. And it's like when people come in and they smack the drum, you know, like a smack, you know, like they're smacking somebody. It's a flabby, it's a weird sound. Boink, you know, it's not a pleasant sound at all. So to try to get them into the mode where they're actually hearing the musical voice in the drum is the goal. Because most people want to hide. The shy people are going to hide. The group's going, making a lot of noise. They're going, I'm playing the drum. And they're not. You know? They're just kind of. And so those people need to get through that filter, that fear, and come up to speed with the ones who are over the top. So everybody's different. And when you work on a one-on-one with somebody, how they hit the drum gives you an immediate diagnostic of their psychology.
Whoompa. Okay. Everything's stated.
Like for instance,
It's hung up, buddy.
if what?
It's been hung up since you sat down.
It has been?
Uh-huh. We're not moving.
Yeah, we're not moving, are we? Let me see if we're still going live though. That's just to monitor feedback.
Okay.
This computer is, there it goes, it's on. It's
Oh.
going. No, we're still working though.
Okay.
The mainstream is going out. This is what's coming back on this old computer.
Oh,
And this old mule, it's a good old mule, but the delete key is gone, the return key is gone, you know, the minus key is gone. So, but it's saying, I'm still game.
Steve lost his computer knocking over a glass of wine.
Computer what?
Steve Sanzo, we called him, just got back from picking up his reassembled computer.
Oh, did he break it or something?
He spilled a glass of wine. He traded in an old one and had the hard drive taken out of the one.
They don't like wine.
No,
Cold water.
it saved all of his info.
I'm gonna tune that one up. It's a nice drum. It's bigger than I think anybody really needs,
Yeah.
unless you happen to be like 10 feet tall. You know.
That Marley drum was a monster. No,
That was a monster, yeah.
green-
Yeah,
green road.
Jesse?
no,
Ricardo.
Ricardo. Yeah, he's a big guy, fit him. So now we're gonna go to these trance rhythms that set up a certain kind of trance. And again, they see different cultures. Like, now the clave rhythm,
You want to stand?
yeah. Would you hand me the claves?
Of these?
Yeah. The claves. These are Brazilian mahogany. There's like,
Are they different sizes?
that's right. If you play them right, so this sings, it rings,
Yeah, yeah,
you don't hold it,
yeah.
you'll get the different note.
Ah, I never knew.
So this is a basic clave rhythm in a time signature of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now, and this is essential for all Afro-Cuban Latin stuff. But then what happens in Cuba, though, is that they keep it in the 6 pattern instead of the 4 pattern, which is traditional, more traditional African in a lot of parts of it. So then we're counting the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a basic underlying pulse, which we kind of done before. And then the clave that goes on top of it, the 6. It's still a 3/2. When they say clave, they say it's a 3/2, meaning like for a second he'll stop, 2 seconds, lesson time. The 3/2 clave, that's the initial, the first type of clave. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So that's a 3/2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then you can switch them and they do all sorts of variations. Now, when you take that 3/2 combination and you move it over to the 6-beat pattern, the triplet pattern, it takes on a whole nother dimension. And so do that triplet. Don't speed up, though, nice and relaxed. to us. Universe, bring this to us. Universe, bring this to us. Universe, bring this to us. More happiness, 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 bring this to us. Ah, yeah, ah, yeah, ah, yeah, ah, more enlightenment, bring this to us. 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 More compassion, bring this to us. More compassion, workout. Huh?
That was a workout, but I don't know why that was both easier and harder at the same time. That simple rhythm.
It confuses matters. And that's the intention of it, because what you perceive in that rhythm is that there's multiple layers. And you hear it one way, and suddenly your ear and your mind hear it a different way, and it switches, and it's very snaky. It's very fluid. It's kind of hard to nail down. And that's the essence of that group. You know, because of that, it creates trance. Because I suspect there's theories about this, that because of these different rhythms flowing against each other and coming apart and coming back together, you sense it. You don't know musically what they are. And then the critical mind, the intellectual mind, is constantly trying to analyze. Says, this is a paradox. These are not fitting together, these rhythms. So it says, I have to go to a higher perspective in order to understand this rhythmic paradox. It's kind of like a logical conclusion of this control freak, you know, our critical mind. So it sends itself into a higher point of view, which is higher consciousness, which is trance.
It was weird because it's like my body knew what to do if I just shut my mind off.
Yeah.
But then my mind would try to go, and then it would not. It was like my body knew what to do.
Yep, well, you know what,
It was very strange. It was very strange.
So what this is doing is waking up that dialogue. Instead of having the intellectual critical mind constantly in control, this wakes up that dialogue between the body wisdom and the intellect. And the intellect is humbled. Yeah, it's always going. But here the intellect is humbled because it doesn't comprehend the essence of rhythm. That's why you can control it. And that's what we're doing here. We're controlling the intellect. We're stepping outside of the critical intellectual mind, which means we're stepping away from the anxiety machine. And so we view that new mind from a removed point of view. And it's going through its survival, you know, parade. So we're not in it. And when we witness that we're not in it, we become aware of where we really are, which is hitting the drum. And that's one of the first levels of breakthrough in terms of meditation, drumming as a meditation. You get to that first level of samadhi, whatever you want to call it in Hindu meditation. You're there and you are being, you are in being. And it's like life is. And so from there, then, it's a stepping stone to another level of consciousness. And rhythm itself, the mechanical combinations of these rhythmic notes brings on each level of trance. So you can drum yourself to a higher level of trance once you know what to do. You can also drive people nuts, you know, and that happens a lot because the drum generates so much prana, so much chi, that woo, they just go off. And of course, they take it personally. I'm great, right? And they play too much and they burn everybody out. You know, got to send in the police, you know, to shut them down. When we drum on the sidewalk here, 4 times a year, the police come up on their horses and park them right here in the alley. And we're on the drums on the sidewalk. And they do that because they want to get the horses used to drums. Because with these drums is meditation. So the horses don't get spooked. And once they get used to these grooves, then they take the horses, the police horses, down to Venice on Sunday afternoon and ride herd on all the freaks. Hungry freaks, daddy. Zappa. Where are we? What city are we at?
Stick fighting.
It's what is it?
Stick fighting.
Oh, stick fighting. Okay, well, oh, you want to do the 7? Okay. Now here's a good challenge. This rhythm is if we were to count it out, it would be in 7 beats. But the smart way to play it is to just think about your hands. Let your hands do this. Now, basically, it's just going back and forth like this. But in between, there's two levels of activity. You're back and forth, and then the next level is where you accent. So it's 3 accents on your right and then 3 accents on your left. And it comes out to be 7.
Right.
Then we slow it down.
What do you want me to do on this?
Oh, he suggested, and then he asked me what I wanted to play. You're gonna start there on those notes, and then you're gonna subtract. You're gonna play those 6 notes, those 3 accents on one hand, 3 accents on the other hand, and then you're gonna subtract every once in a while one of those notes. Yeah, you get the hang of it because you know how to do the pickup before the downbeat, and so we get it. Stay relaxed.
Singing and drumming at the same time.
No rush. You and your big ideas. That's not bad. That's pretty good. It helped. That helped.
That sort of indicates we need to do more of it. If we're all frying.
Okay, well, go slow on it, sir. When they do the dance, this is the tempo. You can't speed it up.
Speeding up. I see. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's almost like an action dance.
No rush.
Easy to speed up.
Thank you. 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 I was thinking, how are we going to get out of this?
That's good.
Which is interesting because 7-beat rhythm's totally common in Malaysia, for instance. They trained in martial arts to 7 beats. And that's why I got involved with the martial arts as drumming, because Dan Inosanto here wanted rhythms that could hold up against that 7-beat stuff. And his students, he could see that they weren't rigged for it. They weren't used to it. They hadn't been training to a 7 beat. And suddenly they came into competition with a martial artist who'd been training in 7. It's like, they're coming at you with combinations that are outside your rhythmic vocabulary. And he remembered what Bruce Lee told him. Bruce Lee said, you want to defeat your opponent? All you have to do is break their rhythm. You know? And it's like, so that, you know, that was beginning of watching all the martial artists do this. And it's turned into this amazing, this CD, nobody copies it and gives it away. Everybody buys it. You know, like, oh, here, I'll make a copy. They don't do that. Everybody that buys this martial arts CD, it's all this honor, you know, because it's Guru Dan Inosanto. So they honor who he is, you know, and that's why I made it. It was like to honor him. It's like the whole thing has that, you know, from here out, you know, it's amazing that the energy that is generated with gratitude and honor and rhythm, you know, powerful stuff. I think so. Isn't it? What time do you think it is?
I watched a guy playing cajon down here on 2 cajons actually on the promenade, and his hands were all taped up.
Yeah.
And he, like, his cajons were mic'd, but he was hitting these things so hard. That's like, it's
young guy, right?
Yeah,
Of course.
but it's not like skin. This is wood.
No, I know it's not stupid. Hit it that hard, you know. That was the problem with traditional African djembe drumming, is that all the master teachers taught it the way they were taught, which was play really hard. And they would tell everybody harder, faster, louder. That was their goal. And I went, oh, not at all. You know, that's not what a lot of people are interested in mellow and healing stuff, especially in this culture. And, you know, all the drum teachers that have studied with African masters, you know, like here in the United States, or gone over there, they don't want to go here.
Well, I saw a really nice. So I was looking at that video for you. I saw it found it. It was one of Robert Gucci, and he had like 4 drums, and he's playing them. And he's got one guy just playing Junjun, and then he's got someone on a djembe do the hard and fast stuff. Robert Gucci was just like,
He'd hold it all together.
just phenomenal to watch.
Oh yeah.
Really phenomenal.
He was an amazing human being, force of nature. Baba Olusegun. Guys like that, guys like Danny Inosanto and Baba, you feel their presence across the room, you know. And Dan talked about that chi, that level of chi. In his arena, one of his teachers knocked the guy down who was misbehaving. And the guy was across the room, knocked him down, he just went boom. So there's energy that we definitely suspect, you know, is being energized, generated. So this is like Reiki energy that what we're generating. This is skin on skin, your hand against a ghost skin, in a pulse, in a rhythmic pulse. So we're actually doing chemistry. It's chemistry. We're generating form of energy. And we don't know what it is, just like we really don't know what electricity is. We know we can use it. So we use it. So you can focus this really specifically on healing, not only physical healing, but psychological. Nurses that I've trained, you can call it prayer, call it whatever you want, but with a rhythmic intention, stuff happens. So the drummer becomes aware of what their intentions are, because we're sending out intentions all the time. And our sense of rhythm is a carrier wave for our intentions. So when we're in our groove, when we're balanced and grounded, and our groove is nice, and we're not feeling fear, then those intentions get carried right out into the deepest part, to the heart of the universe, and we get cooperation. And it's not always there, but because we choke on it. What are you doing? Don't do that. That's wrong. Now, you can push in on the head, make the head higher. Hold it in on the head. Hold the stick in on the head. And push it in as you hit the other one. Thank you, powers of the East. 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 Thank you, powers of the South. 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 Thank you, powers of the West. 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 Thank you, powers of the North. 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 It's good tonight. Sounded good.
That's really good.
Sounded real good.
Garvin? Garvin?
He's in Lincoln.
It must be in
What's that?
snow.
Oh, Garvin's in Lincoln, Nebraska tonight.
He's one of our regular drumming.
Yeah, he's one of the confreres. He's in here a lot.
Less now, less frequently.
Really?
Yeah, I spend time with his daughter.
She came in and drummed. That was so sweet. His daughter came in and drummed with us.
Heather.
Oh, really?
Yeah, high school girl, Don't want to do stuff like that, but she came in and did it. And she had a John Lennon T-shirt on. So we ended up going, Give Peace a Chance. We started singing Give Peace a Chance. I thought that was really cool. Not many lyrics, you get through it. Yeah, so we got people like drumming with us and testimonials. People saying they're just like the old days, the old radios, where the evangelists
DJs.
would preach across the Dust Bowl, it's like, put your hand on the radio, brothers and sisters,
Not tonight.
and be healed with the power of the Lord and send in your money. Your tithes and offerings are greatly appreciated.
Fortnight is 2 weeks.
She's got
Is that
something.
what a fortnight is?
The fortnight is
2 weeks?
Buddy, you hear that?
What's that?
something's inside.
Maybe some of the.
Wood?
Something's inside. Could be a treasure.
Yeah, right.
Fortnight. 2 weeks.
Fortnight,
Fortnight. Yep.
2 weeks?
Mhm.
Fortnight.
So what's 3 weeks?
Is tonight the full moon?
I
No,
thought it
this
was.
afternoon at 3 o'clock.
Was it today? Yeah.
Good. This is great, the drumming off.
That's why. Yeah, it was just like rising up over
Yeah,
here on the way
Yeah,
down.
it's good. I can feel it tonight. So, a wife comes in with the little girl, and, they're gonna come back and drum. So she said, I want to get my husband in. We can't tell him that it's for like therapy. It has to be his idea. And she said, he just graduated. You push your thumb on the, yeah, at the top. That's it. She said she can get him in here and it would do him good because he just graduated from being a family counseling therapist. So, but she doesn't want him to have to, come because it's going to be good for him. He won't do it.
No.
So she's using the child as a premise, come in and drum. Because I told him, family drumming is really, really wonderful, powerful medicine. So she's going to bring him. She says, but we just can't tell him that it's good for him. Has to be his idea. That was fun. And the wood, it's just amazing woodwork on those. The guy's totally gifted. Okay. Getting up now. I've been in the south all day. Oh. Uh-huh. The some are pretty snug, but you're right. That's what it. Yeah, there is. Good job.
Oh. Trying to keep up.
So
Well,
guys,
it can feel like it's overwhelming, but just stop and tell yourself, hey, it's just a drum. But it kind of demonstrates how the critical mind
Yeah.
gets excited and worried and anxious. And it really doesn't have to be concerned at all about what it's doing. And so it demonstrates again that we are not our critical nervous mind when you witness like going through all these changes and it's just a drum. It's not important. So it's a way for us to step out of our drama.
when's the next?
And experience something just ironically from a neutral, calm place, even while all the noise is going on. It has
Trip back home.
it's like the quiet center of the
And
storm.
Madeline said,
And that's a valuable.
probably gonna miss the next week.
And when they get there, they release. Like there's tension and anxiety, trauma. And releasing that energy is, again, it's one of those phenomenon of nature, the energy flowing, moving energy. As the pathway to heal.
We'll find another.
So it's like, that's what the rhythm does.
Do you?
It's flow, so you release. And everybody does
See you
it.
soon.
Good to see you.
I'm gonna come in and see you and we'll do some celestial drumming.
Yes, yes.
So,
Anytime.
Thanks, Clive.
I'll just drop you an email, I'll give you a call, make sure you're here.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll either send you an email or give you a call to make sure you're here and not working.
Yeah, I go out at 4 o'clock Wednesday and Thursday.
It's Luke outside.
Because I wanted to sit down and.
Okay. There's some stuff that's not finished yet. Close, it's real close. Good, but it'd be nice to bounce it off of you.
Yeah, I'd love to just, because now Maddie's just calming down a bit.
Oh, good.
And I'll just-
Send her our best.
Well, if I need to, I'll just jump on my bicycle and ride down.
It's a good hike.
It's called Sunstone.
All right, thanks, buddy, that was good.
Yeah.
I